soldiers are come. We never ever ever run. When Roman soldiers Satan turn loose, come to deceive the youths. Never let him get close to you, 'cause if he catch you, him will damage you. Say that we never ever ever run. When Roman soldiers are come, we never ever ever run. When Roman soldiers are come, we are gonna fight them. We are gonna fight them. We are gonna fight them. We'll have to fight them away spiritually. Satan is the one with the funny plan. Satan watch up and then him stay right there. Him set up a net, so stick a bet 10 to 1. I know Satan is a man, but we never ever ever run. When Roman soldiers are come with them guns, we never ever ever run. When Roman soldiers are come, we are gonna fight them spiritually, spiritually. We are gonna fight them spiritually. Oh my God. See, evil forces surround us, trying to capture us. No mercy upon the wicked, oh gosh. Let them burn to ashes, I say, hey, we never ever ever run. When Roman soldiers are come with them bomb, we never ever ever run. We never ever ever run. We're gonna fight them spiritually. Oh, say we're gonna fight them spiritually, break down their plans. Oh gosh. Satan him turn loose, come to deceive the youth. Never let him get close to you. If he catch you, it will damage you. We never ever ever run. When Roman soldiers are come with them guns. Oh! Wolf out there, see a wolf out there. Wolf out there, some wolf out there, chasing the sheep, chasing the sheep, but they can't succeed. No, they can't succeed. Can't succeed. No, we can't succeed. Here comes the shepherd with his rod in his hand to chase the wolf, to chase the wolf. He must get a blow with a beating. Lick him jaw. He must get a blow with a beating. Wolf out there, some wolf out there. Wolf out there, some wolf out there. Say the hypocrites never try to find the
Just you, Jah was on my side. I get deliverance from Jah, Jah the Creator. They couldn't do me nothing. They just me in the fire, but I couldn't get burned. They just me in the fire, but I couldn't get burned. I couldn't get burned. Jah, Jah, you gave me deliverance, Jah. Jah died and keep me from my enemy. Jah died and keep me from my enemy. That my enemy will leave me and go away. They can't come near me. Yeah. I walked 2,000 miles to earn my bread. And now way coming down. The cops walking me down. They want to beat my brains out of me. Out of me. Just you, Jah was at my side. I get deliverance from him. They cast me in the fire, but I couldn't get burned. Couldn't get burned. Couldn't get burned. Them have to leave me. Oh, Jah. Them have to leave me. Leave me and go to a far, far land. Oh, Jah. I walked 2,000 miles to earn my honest bread.
and because give them with me up because the life is not easy. They go with me up, give them a will. Say life is not easy. Some man want to look and live like with a dog and don't want to work and bring food come my yard. That is the say that he make life kinda tough. Say things look rough and time kinda rough. Black live up the sun. Say life is not easy. Brothers and sisters say the life is not easy. Son of people me to say life is not easy. By the sweat of your marriage, you bread instead. You gotta know yourself if you are even have to drill out barley. That life is not easy, you know. So where you come now and I run down. No matter how hard we try, we cannot make it in life. But I tell it to you, that's your desire. We try every day and every way. But until you both with someone, life is not easy. I'm living in this time.
Long time I've been down here in Babylon, slaving and suffering.
It's a long, long time. We don't have no fun.
Long time, it's a dreadlocks time, revelation time, and at the black man time, the revelation time. Story come to bump in a Babylon, things come to bump. Story come to bump in a Babylon, things come to bump. Say no trouble, not the business. Say no trouble, not the business. Me say no trouble, not the business. Move, trouble, not the business. But this a dreadlocks time, revelation time, and at the black man time, revelation. What was hidden from the whole and through then, revealed to the third and fourth generation. The trouble not your business, mind your business of your own. Say the trouble not your business, mind your business of your own. But this a dreadlocks time, revelation time. This a the black man time. Story come to run, well said, things are come to bump. Things are come to bump, Lord of mercy. Story come to bump. The stone that the builder do refuse is the cornerstone in a Babylon, and the youth that the Babylon pick and choose. The cornerstone in a Babylon. Dreadlocks time, revelation time, another black man time. Yeah. From a longer time. Say that down here. From a longer time, revelation time, another black man time. No trouble, not the business. Move. Say no trouble, not the business. Move, yeah. Trouble, not the business. Say no trouble, not the business.
Ja ja ja, ja ja ja. Oh Rasta. a lonely day, a lonely walk I take, just for a break away. Observation is to see, oh yes, for Jah is about to reign, and I know it's in prophecy. It was a lonely walk I take, a lonely walk just over to the park. I'm gonna go home and pray for your guidance along the way. Although it's a lonely walk I take,
this is my country. I live in it, respect it. Yeah, well, my country, I love it. Some people think we don't have the right. in my country. My country, my country. Come, man. That's my country, and I love it so much. I say, this is my country. My country, my country. Come on, man. They're forcing people to run away, but I know it's my country. My country, my country. But I have a message for the politicians today. Don't mash down my country. My country, my country. It's so hard, but we have to survive.
The DJ accepts no responsibility for the next record. This is a request.
This is my country. I live in it and I respect it. Yeah, my country. Some people think we don't have the right to say it's my country. My country, my country. Before they build it up, they wanna fuss and fight, but I know it's my country. My country, my country. I will never, never, never run away, 'cause I know I have a place to stay in my country. My country, my country. Come on, man. That's my country, and I love it so much. I say, this is my country. My country, my country. Come on, man. They're forcing people to run away, but I know it's my country. My country, my country. But I have a message for the politicians today. Don't mash down my country. My country, my country. It's so hard, but we have to survive, because there's nothing better than being alive in my country. My country, my country. Where the air is fresh and sweet. Well, yeah, yeah. I say this is my country and I love it. I say this is my country. My country. Come what may. They raise the prices so high every day. Still, it's my country. My country, my country. Our backs against the wall, but they'll have to pay, because this is my country. My country, my country. I will never, never, never run away, 'cause I have a place to stay in my country. My country, my country. Come, what may.
know, say, from music for play them on the F already.
Let go big chore, big chore, big chore, big chore.
I can hear the children singing now. I know, say, from music for play them on the F already.
Let go big chore, big chore.
I can hear the children singing now. I can hear the trumpet sounding. Yes, a judgment time, a judgment time, a judgment time, a judgment time. Too late, mercy gone. Judgment come, too late, mercy gone. Judgment come, all who sow bitter seed now. Yes, them are go reap bitter weed. Yeah, you can't plant corn and reap it. What you sow, you'll have to reap. Yeah, wicked I go feel it, weeping and moaning. Wicked I go feel it, men I go back. Too late, mercy gone. Judgment come, too late, mercy gone. Judgment come, a judgment time, a judgment time, a judgment time, a judgment time. Yeah, no mercy, Jah. No, no. Too late, mercy gone. Judgment come, too late, mercy gone. Judgment come, a judgment time, a judgment time, a judgment time, a judgment time. Too late, mercy gone. I know, say, from music for play them on the F already.
Let go big chore, big chore.
The children are crying, 'cause they feel the pain. That's this life of living, so we've got to migrate to a land where there is love.
Policeman know who them a look for. Soldier man know who them a check for. I walk late at night, no one trouble I walk late at night, cause I'm man free. Rude boy know who them a gun for. Bad boy know which kind of yacht band. Walk late at night, no one trouble I walk late at night, cause I'm man free. Policeman know who them a look for. Militant know who them a look for. Bad boy know which kind of yacht pan. Walk late at night, no one trouble I walk late at night, cause I'm man free. Policeman know who them a look for. Militant know who them a look for. Walk late at night, no one trouble I walk late at night, cause I'm man free. Militant know who him a look for. Judge man know who him a sentence. Judge man know who fi get a sentence.
Greetings, we're there with you. You know what I mean? This is reflection, but may I go out with one of our brethren, you know, Noel. Him just say, yo, Black Label. Yeah, Noel, you know, with a nice pingy. Him say, yo, Black Label. We I say, still going with Noel.
Woo! Woo! Yeah! It's a favor, let's clean it up. It's a favor, lying underground. It's a favor, lying underground. Oh yeah, let's clean it up, let's clean it up. Oh yeah, because cleanliness is the part of godliness. And you see, the place don't look properly. Oh yeah, so let's clean it up, let's clean it up. Oh yeah, let's clean it up. Oh yeah, if you sleep the other day, keep the devils away. If you sleep the other day, keep the devils away. Let's clean it up, let's clean it up. Oh yeah, let's clean it up. Oh yeah, but things don't look properly. It's a paper lying underground. Let's dig it up. Oh yeah, sleep the other day, keep the devils away. Oh yeah, sleep the other day, keep the devils away. Yeah, an angel come in, let the spirit of God strive within. Oh yeah, yeah. Less talking and more working. Oh, less talking and more working. Let's clean it up, clean it up.
Catch a Shuby. Friendsbury Park Massive. Yo, Churchill.
Play football and cricket as one brother.
Sammy Sinky.
Let you rest at hunger, and you might lack a rima. You are gonna fight against your brother.
Harris.
That's no right, my sister. Let us all live as one.
Elliot.
Yeah.
Dennis.
Throw away your gun, throw away your knife. Let us all unite. Everyone.
idiot.
Just use this ballistic affair.
Yo, chunky.
Not through your black, out of the east, and you might rest. And when you want come say, you are the best ballistic affair. Tell you my brother, ballistic affair. Ballistic affair. Tell you my sister. Ballistic affair. Throw away your gun, throw away your knife. Let us all unite. Everyone is living in fear. Just use this ballistic affair. Not to your black, out of the east, and you might rest. And when you want come say, you are the best ballistic affair. Tell you my brother, ballistic affair.
Mr. Collins.
Ballistic affair. Tell you my sister, ballistic affair. Ballistic affair, ballistic affair. Oh.
Yo, Jaguar.
Show where you got, show where you're not. Let us all unite. Show where you got, show where you're not. Let us all unite. Whoa, whoa, Give me my brother, take you over.
Finsbury Park Massive.
It's getting dread. I'm about to lose my head. Yeah. When I used to go to school, you know they taught me the golden rule.
Ain't no sense. Some music to play them on there already.
Let go big chore.
Dread. I'm about to lose my head.
Islinton Park. Settle Archery.
To go to school, you know they taught me the golden rule. They say, son, you better know yourself, because in time to come it's going to be dread. I know me God, I know man's land. Me never walk,
Ivory,
I know
cool
man's
yourself.
land. I know me God, I know man's land. I am me dead, I know man's land.
Easy Village.
They're foolish advice.
Black House.
My lesson like a good child. If I did, I'd be living in style. Good Lord in heaven, no, I wasn't born to wild. Yeah, I know me gone, I know man's land. Me never walk, but I know man's land. I know me gone, I know man's land.
Easy Arsenal Massive. Yeah. Man like Raphael Mead. The big captain, you know. Davis, Mr. Davis.
I just can't keep this suffering no more. I should have taken my people advice. Yeah.
Settle Bunny.
Oh, mother, I wish you were around to see all your son is bouncing around. Use like a tool and then refuse. Oh, mother, I wish you were around. I know me gone, I know man land. Yeah, me never walk, I know man land. No, I know me gone, I know man land. Yeah, me never walk, I know.
And the big old man Massive.
Why did I think they're foolish advice?
Arville Easy.
Like a good child. If I did, I'd be living in style. God knows I wasn't born to grow up wild. Yeah,
Settle Clive Biggs.
I know my land. Yeah, me never walk, I know my land. I know me
and Big Khaki. Islinton.
I never want to go to no man's land. No, it's country.
Yeah, man, no man's land.
Watcha, watcha, I hear you calling. Watcha, I hear you calling. I hear the call of the Rastaman, telling I yet I to live upright. 'Cause many are called, but few are chosen to enter the kingdom of Jah. To enter the kingdom of Zion. I hear the call of the Iron Man. Oh yeah, telling I to give you all a message.
True.
Oh yeah, telling I to give you all a message. The wicked shall fall from their ivory tower. Oh yeah, now into the pit of destruction. Oh yeah, into the pit of destruction. Watcha, I hear you calling. Watcha, ooh. Watcha, I hear you calling. 'Cause many are called, but few are chosen to enter the kingdom of Zion. Oh yes, to enter the kingdom of Jah. I hear the call of the Iron Man saying, Africa who wants her people. Africa who wants her people. Oh yes. Come my sons and daughters from the end of the earth. Leave Babylon and come home. Oh yes. Leave Babylon and come home. The wicked shall fall from their ivory tower into the pit of destruction. Oh yes, into the pit of destruction. Watcha, watcha, I hear you calling. Watcha, watcha, I hear you calling. Watcha, ooh, I hear you calling. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. I hear you calling.
When the two sevens clash, when the two sevens clash. My good old prophet Marcus Garvey prophesy say Jacob De La Vega and Kingston is gonna meet, and I can see with my own eyes it's only a housing scheme that divide. What a live Look up a cotton tree outside Ferry Police Station. How beautiful it used to be, and it has been destroyed by lightning, earthquake and thunder. I say, what? When the 27 splash, he dread. When the 27 splash, I take a ride sometimes on Penoverland and Bronx, and sometimes I ride on bus X82. So what? What a the bam bam bam, when the 27 splash. What a the bam bam bam, when the 27 splash. Marcus Garvey was inside of Spanish district prison, and when they were about to take him out, he prophesied and said, as I pass through this gate, no other prisoner shall enter it there through. And so it is until now. The gate is being locked. Say what? What a the bam bam bam, when the 27 splash, he dread. What a the bam bam bam, when the 27 splash, he beat a. What a the bam bam bam, when the 27 splash, a man I go feel it. What a the bam bam bam, when the 27 splash, you better do right. What a the bam bam bam.
Yes, Pingy, Hercules, Islinton Park, and Last Ship Road, Iron Bird, are for them sound system. Islinton Park School, Wednesday nights. Even though I do basketball and a little bit of boxing, we still have time for come listen. Iron Bird. You know? Yeah. Pingy and Tony. And Noel. Yeah. And Dennis. Yeah. So me drop this tune on them one time, you know. Yeah. Cause I was a young upstart, you know what I mean? Yeah, knowledge. And everybody knows, say, this what me do. You understand? Lick it back, and then bunks it forward. Man call Augustus Pablo.
Somebody say them no warrior.
Them time they have a whole heap of man, them want to see them a Rasta, but Noel, him is a Naya man. You see? I have enough respect for that. See, everybody I try to say them a Rasta. Noel say him a Naya man. You see? Okay. Augustus Pablo. Young Augustus. Young Johnny Clark too.
Somebody say them no warrior, but I know them a warrior. Rasta, I no warrior. I no warrior. Some of them a two-faced Rasta. They brutalize their brothers, and then say them a naya. But I
tune.
They criticize their brothers and scare
Original action, original tune. All 500 pounds, I tell you.
say
Augustus
the time longer than road. Some of them just a follow.
This is not the original.
And I no follow. Some of them just a follow. But I and I
Settle my stroke. I call Alfred, Easy Patrick. Little youth, man called Tyrone. Settle Johnny.
some of them say them no warrior, but I and I know them a warrior. Rasta, I no warrior. I and I no warrior. Some of them do face Rasta, them a wolf in a sheep clothing. Rasta, no.
See, as youth, we know them something there now. You understand? And then little more some years come now, some man them come and try put up them face and I tell we all kind of thing. And we find out everything Augustus Pablo promote are true. So them couldn't trick we. You understand? Yeah, okay. Easy. I don't know what just happened there. You know what I mean? I really don't know what happened there. Because I go and go down, I just see that something just come up. You know? I don't know. So, if anybody's hearing our brethren Noel in past, you know, and we have played them tune there. Many of them him used to draw as a sound man, and we had a whole heap of battles, you know, as young boy them playing for a sound system and things like that. And I always find him to be just gentle and thing, you know. Tony was the upstart, so I always have something for Tony, but Noel and our brothers them, you know. But Noel, yeah, you know what I mean? And yeah, so when the man them let me know, say that we lost Noel, so me just, and then when I have to do a lot of hard work, I feel say I know him, you know, because I just sit down and in front of my desk and just say, yeah, I play this tune for Noel, you know, and so on. Because it's what you call a nice spirit, you know. Yeah. So, many of you out there, so you know, say that you have some people that you hang around and them spirits is good, you know, you just feel them, you know. Now, him have a spirit that was just easy, but him spirit, you know, him spirit just all you know what I mean? Even though my same sound soft, you know, but he was a nice brother, you know, yeah. So, I do that. But if anybody just get blocked up just now, you know, sometimes the people them, I don't know what's wrong with them. Them hear you do something and them just interfere, you know. So, to be frank with you, I don't know what I done. You understand? Right? More than I say that when some man them come, you know, at a certain time in our life and I go on that them are the Rasta and ray and tear and so forth. And the next thing you know, say, they might live a certain way, you know? And we never check for that, right? Because what Augustus Pablo say, and them artists, them, you know, are different how these people were portraying themselves, you understand? And then what youth, big youth, I say, you know what I mean? So other youth, man, like Noel say he's a Naya man. And then my father had friend them that say them a Naya man too, cause, you know, Rasta, the name Rasta come little more and polish, you know, but the man them earlier, Naya man, like you say Naya Binge, you know, see it there, listen this.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be an emperor. It's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life could be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and little children. Victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair, do not despair, do not despair.
Conquering Lion of Judah. Yeah. Oh Lord, Jah come now, Rastafari. Say new kingdom come now. Yeah, Lord. Jah come now. The conquering Lion is here to break.
You see the thing about things and time culture expression? We live it. We not beg nobody nothing. You understand? And we set trend. We don't have to do nothing more than give it the way we know it. You understand? Because there's some people, they are plagiarize you and are going with them bad-mindedness. That'll go come round and slap you, man. That not work. You understand? It not work. You're just distressing people who want some knowledge. You understand? True knowledge. They don't want no fiction and all these mysticisms, you know. True knowledge. So show a little bit of kindness and respect because your body full of it. If you need purging, check with man. Can't you see? We deal with green machine. We can't stop dealing with green.
Just come now, Rastafari. Say new kingdom come now. Yeah, Jah come now. The conquering Lion is here to break every chain and give I the victory again and again and again. Schemes and conspiracies, false rulers without morality.
To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair, do not despair, do not despair.
You see, sometimes you have to wonder, you know, really and truly, if some people have nothing else to do with them time but to interfere and just go like naughty little children. You understand? You know what kind of fun when I get with this something there. We're not up in the thousands, you know. We're not up in the 1.k and 2.k, you know. Low, man. We're little and we're talawa. We are, man. We are show respect and kindness to one of our souls that's departed from this place called Earth. You understand me? Gee whiz. Low.
Conquering Lion of Judah. Yeah. Oh Lord, Jah come now, Rastafari. Say new kingdom come now. Yeah, Lord. Jah come now. Conquering Lion is here to break every chain.
Rasta you call Bushman.
And give I the victory.
Not a youth. Rasta man, Bushman.
Again and again and again.
Yeah, principle.
Schemes and conspiracies,
You see how things like this now, when I drop them thing there and give a conversation and show people them say the disturbances that the Americans them experience, they've been suppressing that for years. You see, and the same set of people, them parents before them, right, use that same hostility and aggression against us, the African black man. You understand? So the world was able to see their dirty hands and dirty feet at work when them just crucified, execute, murder George Floyd. You see? So since that happened and all the other groups them come out along with the police forces and everybody and kill so much people, yeah, after him you would have said they would have retreat. Nah. You understand? So people like us now in principle, that nobody with that, we don't have the big stage. You understand? Because all our people that have the big stage, them not use them stage, you know. You understand? They're just opportunists for little privilege of some currencies, whether it's dollars, US dollars, or whether it's European money. You understand? Them just sell them soul and sell all of us out like clowns. So we in a little space, we tell it without propaganda. You know, see it? So what we don't say, the rhythms and the lyrical content that we use, you see, just send the message out there loud and clear. So if there's a deaf person, them feel vibration. If there's a person that can't speak, them learn to speak. You understand? If there's a person that's shot because them panicking like all of us, they get some sanity through the musical symbols. You understand me? So we reason, yeah? Because that's what human beings should do. Reason. You understand? Get to know one another, not to despair each other. You understand? But there's some people that through their raised a certain way. You understand? Them love fiction. them just do that. It's like a big tie for them. Them can't help themselves, you know. It's a big tie. And them just go on. Them not any drugs, you know. Them normal as normal can be, but they don't know other than. So you see, we black people, African people, true, we always mind them business. We're not gelled properly together. So what we advocate on this platform is start minding our business, control our, deal with us, you understand? And me say, trust. Because once you deal with yourselves, with ourselves, we will know ourselves more than before, and we will develop trust. And that full application belongs to the Almighty Creator. So then what our hearts desire, we will get it. And I'm sure, and all of you are sure and positive about this, we don't desire evil. You understand? We don't. We can get upset, angry, and everything. That's natural for every human beings. But we don't go out of our way to do that. We get provoked. You understand? And what's unique about us, we are the children of the captured people that them turn into slaves. That's who we are. You understand? So throughout the evolution of us from our parents, from our ancestors, down to our parents, you understand? We still are push on through. And we have done it kindly. We have done it marriedly. And we keep getting disrespect, even by some of us that become clone. You know, that clone is becoming Europeanized, white manized, and everything. Right? There's a whole heap of different reason for that. It's not just religion, not just the Bible. It's a whole heap of reason, because some people them submerge themselves in other people them because them just, you know, not them can do it, them just do it. You understand? Some people assimilate without knowing they're assimilating, because them just want company, friendship. They want to belong, you know, and them tired waiting on this promised land, Africa, and all these things. To us, that's understandable. But to our elders, them dismiss it. Them dismiss it. Why is it understandable? Because we've been waiting, praying and yearning, waiting to go home to get some vision, some education and everything. Right? And I like Noel now. Him not get for go back to Jamaica and him not get for go Africa. Right? And him left this life. You understand? That's a soul that's hurt. But it's not hurting no more because it's gone back to its creator. You see? So when we all think about life now, right? Did God put we on this earth, allow we to live, to suffer? Did he just allow we, God, not he? Did God allow we to be here? And yet still we don't know nothing about the earth? Is man put all these restrictions? Is man put all this disease? Is man do a whole heap of wicked and terrible stupidness to prohibit one set of people? Because they want one set of people to dominate the other set of people. You understand? And if 1% can see that and don't have they're not brave enough to just say, yo, enough is enough. And this is why this thing that are going is all to do with fear. You understand? And the little small percent that want to control human beings on this earth, them feel say them have it because they are assessing and evaluating the fact that we are in fear. You don't see it? Yeah? The shout of everything for human beings, is what we don't know. And once it's clothed in darkness, and this darkness don't mean black. Darkness, everyone's in fear. Could you imagine when the sperm reached that top out and all that something there? You understand? And a farm came into being. We were in darkness, but we also was in water, fluid. And that's where we were created. That's where we germinated. It's when we come out in this space here called Earth and inhale this air, oxygen. And then we have to know what? Gravitate to other life form here. It has never been pleasant. Why? Why? Not because her mother did something wrong. No. It's man. It's man. We come out to the womb and we give thanks to the Almighty. After that, pure problems. You understand? And we, Africans, we know to give thanks and we continue to give thanks. So it's about time we just turn around and show appreciation for life and don't let our youth, them that we cherish through birth, life be wasted. Don't bother about being a liar, being a scientist and all them something there. It is to give thanks for life, not enjoy life, take care of life, because it's the only thing we have. Right? And if we can live some life, happiness is enduring. Does the world look happy now? Them tell we say it's a pandemic, that it affect everybody. We don't know, but still, before that, did we ever have any contact to think that the world is happy? Nah. So-called powerful nation make the world not happy and unstable. Yeah? Then them talk about terrorists. That means say that everybody, local people, everybody does something, and these bigger man them is afraid of the small 1-pop, 2-pop man, or woman. That's what that means, terrorists. That they don't know, but it could be just your next door neighbor, this person, this child, that boy, that girl. That's not nice. It could be in a church, it could be in a mosque. That's not nice. Then put all the religion under scrutiny. Huh? So that means that God is out of the picture. You know, see it? You know, get the strategy that the people them use. And the one that them come from and nasty up the last is Al-Islam. You understand? Muslim terrorists and all these things. So now Christianity done burn out already. You understand? So they don't go for the next one. And that burn out. So what does the world have? Pandemic. What does the pandemic them do? Put everybody that feels so that they need for call upon God, look upon God, and divorce themselves from the heathens of the world and the rich man of the world. And the rich man has put everybody unemployed. Literally, the planet, if we believe them, people them are suffer. Them have no money. Any money them have saved up in a bottle or underneath them bed or underneath a carpet. That money they swindle down because you still have to pay your rent, still have to pay your council tax, still have to eat food. You understand? Still have to pay the rates and everything. And now with their winter, we are talking England, with their winter now, you understand? You're not going to sit down in the cold all day long. You understand? You need to keep your heat on. No matter even if it's an hour at a time, it is more than you normally doing. So now what? Your rates can be high. You have to pay them. If you don't pay it, what them going to do? Them not threatening you, them turn it off. Yeah? So what? Pressuring people. Then you have the ministers of finance and all that. Them are talk to them big friend, them rich people. Them not talk about the poor man. They not talk about the working class man. You understand? We not even deal with all the racial connotation. Them not talking to the poor man. They're not talking about needing. And you can't get the churchman them together, the Muslim man and all the religious people and go to these people because then lock them down. You see it there. So it's every man for himself and God for us all. And how much people are there with a God right now? Them people, they just wondering. Some people are blame God. Them say, we are there, you're not help we. You understand? I'm telling you. Very, very difficult thing. So anybody out there who are interfere with something here and I decide for deal with political correctness in the wrong way because you know like something, love it, man. We are deal with like yourself and leave us alone. We're not interfere with you. If anything that we say affect your emotion, check yourself. You understand? Check yourself. Because we're not plagiarize nobody. And we're not interfere nobody. You know. We interfere with the righteousness and the consciousness of every human being's brain. That brain, that mind belongs to God. So if they don't want to use it, it's up to them, whoever them is, in generalizational term, right? I mean, as a person, I'm not patient for all these things, because, I'd stand up here, I'd sit down here, and I try to do something, come disrupt my something. Take me out of rhythm. Take me out of sync. You understand? I don't tolerate foolishness, so. I mean, interfere with the people, them thing, you know. Nobody's thing. I just easy going. You understand? Something like that. And you sit down. It might be all a black man terrority. You sit down and say, mind your own goddamn business. You sit down and you interfere with the mechanism and everything. Go play with yourself, whoever you are, man. Boy, man, or girl. Play with yourself and love me. You're joking, man. Listen this.
Hey, yo, people. A lot of questions to ask. A lot of questions to answer. You see what I'm saying? Oh, yes. It's crazy out there. Oh, God. Kids having babies out there. Oh, God. Tell me if you're feeling no gravity in this impoverished society. Double standard without no equity.
See, we sensible, you know. You understand? We don't have no more education than the next man, but we have high IQ of sensibility. You want to hear that again? We have high IQ of sensibility. You see? Because you know what? We grandparents them mold we, breed into we, fashion we, sustain we. You understand me? Not no other man them and woman, our grandparents. See? So this low way, back off. You fraudulent, foolish people. Wherever you are, back off, man. May I tell you, if you want box with me, come box, man. Whoever you are, you want box with me, come box, man. Right it. See, you don't have to have gloves. You don't have to have gloves. You can come and just box because, you know what I mean? Yeah. Seriously. Interfering with when I concern you and, you know. Sure. So people, yeah man, is one of them man, you know. We ain't nothing to write because I want to cuss whoever it is, but I can't see nobody. You understand? Taking a dark shade and interfering. Say here one superstition. Stevie talk.
Very superstitious. Writings on the wall.
See, I told you, our IQ high. You understand me? I tell you, man, with sensibility. Not bite us street. All this Tony and Pingy. The only sound system in England, Iron Bird, I play Bob Marley dub before Al Coxon, you know. In England, you understand? Yes, Iron Bird, Pingy.
Yes, me friend, them set me free again. Yes, me friend, me dip on the street again.
Dopey Conqueror, we are deal with. We are the one. Job bad cat, you must come last. You're a fraud.
You are got tired to see me face. Can't get me out of the race. Oh man, you said I'm in your place. And then you draw back yard. I make you draw back yard. And then you draw back yard. Propaganda spreading over my name. Say you wanna live another life to share. Oh man, you just a playing a game. And then you draw back yard. I make you draw back yard. I make you draw back yard.
See, and that what hurt some people, perhaps, you know, because our sensibility and IQ level is not like the rest of the people that bought the place. So, I mean, you know what I mean? If it's that, we still not like it, but we know, so we're not dunce. Settle.
They say that happy couple make a happy family. And happy people make a happy community.
See? So what, man? We develop the community and cool, man. Because, you know, see, we don't have one. You understand? We don't have none. We have areas and we're trying to build up. Yeah.
In times like these, war is not the answer, cause only love can conquer.
How much time you want to talk, man? Gee, come on, best. We are deal with. Listen.
Good day to the people in Cassava Peace. Now this sound little we call Cassava Pieces how we play.
See, that's when you become rude. We have to just go up a Warwicker Hills and talk and deal with you after, you know.
Remember I said that time I go red all day.
You know the one, my sheep know my voice. You think so that, innit?
Every run I go run red. Oh Lord. I need a roof over my head. I need a roof.
Can you imagine? We build one while we are living, and then we get one when we're dead. You don't know that? You see, when you go down inside that earth, you get a complete roof. I tell you. You get foundation, and then you get a roof, man. Unpenetrated roof, you know.
African sound. Let's be the tie that bide. I heart into heart to Christian love. Yeah. It's like the fellowship of printed man. Yeah.
No more worry.
Like the fellowship of the great light above.
No more crying, shedding tears like rain.
See, me come forgive fellowship and all them thing there to the man, and some person interfere, or persons. Why? You have nothing else to do with your time. All this one here now, big out. Why may I play them? Because these are the tunes, them, the sounds, them, that I used to receive. You know, me and my brethren, far, 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 far different from any sound of Islinton. Even Southeast and West London, we were above. You understand me? So every time we clash up with all Pingy them, you know what I mean? The people them, they want to hear anything we play. So listen. Now show off me, the truth, because you just interfere. Righteousness will stand, and evil will must perish. And that's why them used to call me Black Label, because of them thing them defending her. You understand? And the man them know that. You understand me? Them say, we are, yo, Black Label. You understand? You know, some crazy person come out here and try distress my thing. Yeah? Why? See what now? Keep the pressure down. This one goes out to my beloved brethren, man called Neil Williams.
The mirror of my eyes, I can see people crying, people dying, people need.
See it there? I true, you know. Because we are going to die. And this is what will happen.
Oh Lord, hear my humble cry. Oh Lord, hear my humble cry. I wanna stop fighting. I wanna stop lying.
Could you imagine? And them things that we're not supposed to do, you know. So when we're sick now, we want to pray and ask God to forgive us. And we are say, you come like Johnny too crude. Listen, too bad. I'm not a dinosaur. I'm just original. Listen, man.
Walking down the road with the pistol in your waist.
You're too bad. You're too bad. The flick of my wrist are giving my musical days #1 song. Yeah, move out the way. Did you hear that?
Walking down the road with the pistol in your waist. Johnny, you're too bad. Walking down the road with the ratchet in your waist.
And them time I grew up, we have Rudy. You understand? Bad boy. He was a good man, good person, you know. But them call him Bad Boy Rudy. He was a good person. Him defend all the good people and beat up all the bad people. You think a joke? Yeah, man. Rudy said the harder you come, the harder you will surely fall. Watch it, boy. Interfere. Yeah.
Waiting for me when I die.
And true.
But between the day you're born and when you die,
What happened?
never seem to hear even your cry. So as sure as the sun will shine, I'm gonna get my share of what's mine. And then the harder they come, the harder they fall. One and all.
You see? And so we behave, man. See, you going like who? Monkey man. I. Zima, yeah, I.
Tell you, baby. Walking up the big mountain, man. I. Tell you, baby. Walking up the big mountain, man.
See? Sharp. You see that? I just had that feeling. They would have said, Cha, pull the plug on him. Oh, crazy. I tell you, people. Crazy, man. I tell you. I don't know.
Music comes and music goes, but no one knows where this one will go. Now, my cannon can stop this one. Yeah. Say. My heart is gone. I need someone to lean on. Yeah. My heart is gone, and I'm lingering on. 'Cause I've got no one to keep I want. Oh no. Ever since you've been gone. Yeah. Ever since you've been gone, I would say, reach out no picture. Yes, teacher. Yeah. Teacher, no teacher. You have no fear. Don't have no fear. Just stay with me, baby. Because I'm here. Oh, yeah. Through the years. Teacher, no picture. Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. Show me your picture. Woo! One time. Now come on to my musical school. I teach you how to use your tool. Don't be late. Come on in and be my musical classmate. Yeah!
Teach. I'm the one that teach the one that teach I. So why should you try to deny and defy I? Yeah.
My heart is gone. I need someone to lean on. How can I forget you, girl, when I want?
That's a sweet baby, you know. On my way up and on my way down, I come to chat this musical conversation and play you my version. Yeah! From creation, this station lead all other versions.
My heart is gone.
It's a strange happening. Settle Rupie Edwards, sir.
Where must I go if there's no place that I know I used to go? Where you're going, but now you're gone. I'm all alone. I love you, I'm alone. I need you. If there's a place you must be near me always. I'll never make it by myself. You know I need you and nobody else will do. No one else will do. Yo. There's a place you must be near me always. I'll never make it by myself. You know I need you and nobody else will do. No one else.
Our veteran man, Pat Kelly, listen.
It's hard to build a better nation with different races.
Yeah! I'm telling you. Yes, Dennis. Yeah, man. So we say you right, we are say you too old or what?
Really cool. I'm sitting on my stone. So you don't really know fool. I'm a big
Yeah, you see all them big station about the place of going somewhere. You have to have respect for the small one, them, you know, 'cause you never grow up big. You became big. You see? Everybody start as a little tap out and move up. You see? Okay.
really cool. I'm sitting on my stone. So you don't really know fool. I'm a big
And I don't know why someone want to say straight gay. Are you gay? Chia!
Now, brothers and sisters, live it up black. 'Cause black is black and black is the best.
What does that mean? Gee. You know, we have the gay lads, innit? Have you forgotten them? Gay lads. You understand? It's strange but true. You understand me? Them called the gay lads. See? Okay. And the first youth song of England, you see, that played with the mighty Just Suffer a Son, I Am Bird. Just Suffer a Son, I Am Bird, you know? Them broke the way open, make everybody that had sound realize, say, you're not youth, you're a sound system. No matter if you're 10 years or 15 years old, and the man them out there, them have all 50 boxes and you only have 4. And you have an amplifier, and you have record box, and you have turntable. You have sound once you put it together. And that's what Iron Bird did. With suffering all them money, all them artists, and all them dubs and everything. Iron Bird, pingy them. You understand? Yes. Make with the Islinton proud, you know. Or what? And you know, say, years and years and years we have Sir Biggs, you know. See? We have Sir Biggs going with him thing. But here comes these two brothers, you know, Tony and his brother Noel. And them just say, cha, we have sound, man. We have sound. You know what I mean? Even though we used to beat them up. Them sound. Yes, I.
Can't let you go for what life you have to give us love.
And them type of tune we are lick, you know. You see it there? Yes, Alfred. The same tune we are lick. And them tune we are lick, man. You see it there, I tell you.
Black people, we have been stripped, robbed of our name, our language, and our culture.
Do we really have to learn what we learn? Do we really want to fight what we are fight for? You understand me? We are juveniles, man. Right? We bust them tune, they are big sound, they're like Cox and all them sound they want to know. We will get them tune there from. Man seems fly back from Kingston.
Black people, we have been stripped, robbed of our name, our language, and our culture. culture, beating the rap for religion, till we wonder, will we really ever love again?
And this is in the 70s, and them these boys call themselves consciousness. Them a talk. You see, we done talk that and walk that already. Now this is not Augustus Pablo, this is Bobby Colfat, may I tell you. And we have to remind them, sir, tip or two on this, you know. This youth, this man you call Keith Poppins, deserve to have a money, eat a food long time, I tell you.
Don't eliminate my passion, because right now even my food is ration.
See, that's what I tell you. Eat a food, him food ration him saying. Watch it. Johnny.
Say you are my friend.
A lie I tell. Tinga Stewart, brother, Roman Stewart, singer for Augustus Pablo, Hungry Town. Vocalist for Augustus, Shabby Pablo, Hungry Town. And Harry Sandy. And them tune them we play a Hercules, man. A best this still, you know. Harris Crucial Andy, listen. Get wise. Get wise.
Natty here, natty there, natty can be found anywhere.
See? You have to get wise, man. So we still remind you, say, tip or two. And listen, Bobby Colfat. And all them time, they people not hear nothing about this youth here called Al Campbell, Tipper Tone. Listen, Jawise, brother, listen. Jawise cousin.
Everything I do, somebody see me, I can't hide.
Tipper Tone. And the man, mighty man, still there with us now, a man called Ken Boat. Singer, can't stop sing. See? Go on, Ken.
Hearty Bella, my pretty little darling, please come home to me.
I can dub all of them tune them, man. Cha. Joking. Man, I'm come sit down and talk rubbish about tunes them. Who them can't play them. You know what I mean? And even if them can play them last for cause, them not play them for no real purpose. We play them for purpose. So, people, we are going because the man them come and disrupt with thing. I mean, I don't know why, you know, and interfere with something because them can, you know. I saw bad people them behave. So we don't want to bust no bad word.
Jupiter, how the devil them a just in here? Green link, how are this? No energy drink. Na 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 na. na 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 na. Na 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 na. And the thing them where you chat, put you in a that spot. Nobody know how see you.
Yes, so you see now, Nero, the impeached Nero. You understand? And them I tell the world, say, you know what, we just realized say, he had some good reasons, you know, right? So here how these people operate now. Them look upon Ghana, them look upon Uganda, and tell the people, them say, that them never had a fair election. And they must be, the thing must be re-examined, yeah? So that the officiators, you know, the overseers, them, you know, these overseers are these big white boy, them from Europe and them placed there in America, you know, the West. You see? So, them, why, I say, wait, oh, you not do that in your own country, man. Piss off. You understand? And go back to your country and sort yourself out. Or you go come tell you something and your home dirty. You see it there? So hear them now upon them CNN and rare. They must say, you know what the whole world is going to say, you know. Oh, which world? No, the whole world don't say nothing. The whole world saw, oh no. See? And now when I spread propaganda, that even the news is fake, but yours are the gospel. Yeah, joke, man. Them people are very dangerous, you know, and their mouth sharp. I tell you this, like a snake. You know what I mean? Could be a mad cobra. So, you understand? So them going with this something, you know. And the youth that run about Jamaica and trying to be an artist and all kind of thing, Bobby Wine, you know. Americans, them, they send, yeah, get him to come to America. And the man who's president and the opposition, them, other opposition, see that, right? Year before last and last year. So they get to understand who's his backative. Because he might try to become an artist. Yeah? He might try to become a top artist. He don't know say that artist is artist. But politics are politics. You know? Management and institution, you know, and structures is what's required, not Robin Hood tactics. Because he's popular with the poor and needed, and I support that. But I not support anybody, you understand, that are run with the devils them, saying that them have a better vision for the people them. They're saying, you have to learn your trade. Saying, you have to learn your trade. And now say that the devil that you have could be better than the devil you're going to try to inherit. Now, how is this possible? If you work for the colonial boss, that which you're calling you want change, it will never happen. What is there already will be depleted, because it's all about setting nations or countries back. White superiority is about not allowing fear competition. And the world shouldn't be in competition. But those who want control things, they have this competitive nature, competitive mindset. So humanity, as far as they're concerned, is a competitive arena. So if them not find, they don't like you, or you have minerals that they want, they will do everything to deplete your country. Why is them make believe that they're coming to aid the suffering people that they help massage the suffering? And them come with their missionaries, they come with their charitable donation, which is corrupting the food, giving you the tested food, GMO food and all these things, and make your women them infertile and develop all form of mad disease in the man them. You understand? And when you look at the atrocities that are committed on the continent, the outsiders come in and train many of our civilian man them as army and police. Now, the social justice system is that you have security, which are the armed forces, and then you have societal security. You have ring-fence security that deals with your border and any form of hostile arguments. And then you have civilian security, which is called police. Not the police from America that run after black people, right? Not today police now. The police them from longer time, in the slave time. They are people who used to capture black people, hunt black people down. You know what I mean? We who try to get away. You see? Okay. Anyway, that's a different topic. But the civilian police, they're meant to deal with social justice in the space, you know? Okay. Them people there are given guns like the soldier and sticks and all kind of something. So instead of being humane to their own people, this is Africa, them brutalize the people them. Them and them soldier man friend who is being trained by Europeans, British, Americans, and others. So you get this vicious mentality and brutal mentality displaying itself to please their trainers. And then start like what they're doing. What is that? Being hostile, being wicked, shooting and beating and kicking children and women. And put fear in the villages. But the uptown, in the city, where the Asian, Indian, British, Europeans and Americans, they are. They're not there. They're courteous. They're not even visible. So this is the flip of the colonial exploiters. And then you see pure black people, ill-treat black people, crude. Then you have this young man that keep calling the Europeans them and say, yo, this is what's happening to me. Them do this to me, them do that to me. And him don't come up with a manifesto. All he must say is that the music lovers and the people them in the villages and so forth, them cheer him on. It's true. That is very true. You can't run lead or administer that country. If that's what's on your mind, which it is, prove it. You work for the Oga. You work for Wazunga. And you camouflage yourself by using the people that want change. But you're not sure people the development of Uganda. You're not showing them that. You're not showing them the European exploitation of Uganda. You're not showing them the pedophiles that are in Uganda. You're not showing them that these white people are rape Uganda and exploit Ugandan women. You're not showing them that. You go to Jamaica, you're not show them that. You talk different talk. Talk the truth, show the truth. Me not support the president. The president supposed to take heed and step down and examine the work that he's accomplished over the years and empower the younger generation to keep moving. That's what transition in life is. The ants do it. Every other insect on this earth do that. It's only man that don't do that. Refuse. And then when you have African black people that decide to divorce themselves and adopt other people's philosophy, opinions, and strategies, that's why we're not moving. What's applicable to us is inapplicable to them. So we don't want that which is applicable to them, to us. We have to know ourselves. We have to know ourselves. How is it that we come out the womb and then want to be my God and my master, my father and my mother? Are you mad? That's why most of you don't appreciate Islam, because Islam is just explicitly clear. Allah hates oppression. Him not create we to be oppressed. And him no want we to oppress anyone. So why do you all endure oppression? And then turn around and oppress yourself? That don't make sense. That's ignorance. The youngest child that just born today and stand up and talk, they will tell you, say, damn fool you are. Damn fool. Now this youth I run around, playing amusement and everything I run around. And I get the people, them hopes high. And the people them that are getting, that is getting hurt, not him. My aspiration for Uganda is as big as him. But because him see him as an artist, he might get more prominence than me. Make covert them ease off. And you see me tour. Eh? Me just a tour and talk my mouth and train the man them in a basketball. I may have a big crowd. But can I govern anything? No, I can't. So I have to hold my corner and talk social justice to the people them and help clean up the dirty little water places and everything. Help them. I'm not a Robin Hood, neither a Friar Tuck. You understand? People have to know them space and them corner and be honest. And be honest. And we who's in the diaspora and the man come among us, we must show the man, say, watch out, we've been tricked. And where we are tricked already. We're not independent. The British consulate and the British governor is who run this place here. So don't take the tips from us. Just understand that colonialism is still in place. And if you want good for the people them, work with the people them and try be kind to your own grandfather and remove the hostility because he's a human. Why you go talk to white people about your grandfather for? Talk to your grandfather about him. And if him decides saying he want to crucify you, make it be seen. You think the people are going to stand up there and let him crucify you for doing what? Telling him that he's wrong, he's 80 somebody. It's about time him teach other people them and so forth. I'm going to soon meet his maker. Him can't do nothing. He's not physically active, but his mind is there. His faculties are there. But him a hold on. So if him drop off today, who's going to be in place when him not raise nobody? No, if it is his family him a raise to take no, this is a mafia. That's mafia business as we understand it. Who are we? Who live in the West? Who grew up among that? And we don't want that. So you're supposed to find out now if his children, his sons, or whoever, has gone out into the Western world and learned politics, learn how to organize and structure things, learn how to deal with industrial development and interior development and infrastructure development, and develop a team. Your team, you don't even have a group. Manage your work and get a #1 internationally and then tell me, say, you're a top class artist. You're the person that is an artist trying to release yourself. To me, you're an opportunist. May I tell you, you're an opportunist. And you get a lot of people beat up and everything. And you show your cards because you work with America. We don't want to work with none of these people, Aya. So when you go back a yard now and everything and see all these people, stop running up your face and carry on and them give some herbs and everything. And you get paranoid and you talk all kind of thing to make friends. A foolishness that. Turn around and ask them, what did Edward Siaga do for you? Eh? What did everybody them do for you? How come when the condition and circumstance still the same? How come you have so much war, so much gun killing every day? Huh? And when you look upon the place, look like paradise. How come paradise is a war zone? That you want to bring to Uganda? On top of all the ills and dirtiness that the white man bring in? Come on, Star. Check your name too. Change it. Wine. Wine what? Is drink your drink? Or wine your wine, woman? I can be very honorable and disrespectful enough. I remember something, me not talk foolishness because hear what my wife and my son are Ugandan. You understand? It's not Barra script, me a Barra script. Right? They are Ugandans. Proper things. You know what you're saying? How the hell she married you? Is that what you're saying? You fool. Is that what you're saying? Right, it. Joking, Star. So, I'm going to keep hollering upon you now. Keep hollering upon you. So if you want to see the thing properly, go up on Black Chat. Go up on Black Chat and see how I promote Uganda and everything. You see? Because the English call Uganda back there in the 30s, the pearl of Africa. African pearl, the pearl. Huh? Them sweetness of your women, the sweetness of your land. And the positioning. I just put the water up there and show how much water there is. How fertile Uganda is. The governance are poor. So when I big it up, it's poor. We need a balance. And as a young man, look for balance. And stop making out that your own grandfather is a villain. Supposed to reason with the man. And your country. And you can speak the language. You don't have to borrow the language. You don't need a translator and interpreter. Huh? An outsider can't work for you. They're exploiting you. To come now and exploit and rape the country. They want to bring in so much vices in the place. But say, we can get this much money to help you do this, but you have to accept and you have to experiment with unisex and come man, seriously. Yeah? God Almighty we cannot divorce us, but if God Almighty don't assist Africa in the days and months and years to come, at this time, whilst everybody's taking heed of the evils of man and see what man has done and is capable of doing, and they don't feel no way about it, we're in big trouble. Look at the stats and listen to what's happening. And there's a set of people don't like it. As far as they're concerned, the way they are speaking, they're political people, Africa should have been in so much problem, and it's not. India is so vastly populated, and they are taking care of this pandemic. But the continent's supposed to be in some bad state. And that's making the World Health Service and everyone question what the hell's happening there. So from AIDS to Ebola and God knows what else, and this thing here, and we're still blessed. The continent is still blessed. You know, weeks and months from now, some pastors, ministers, all these people are going to say it's all the praying that they have done. I'm not denying them. But since we all are afraid, including themselves, they weren't saying anything. So why should they use this opportunity now to come out and say, you know what? We were fasting and praying. And that's why there's so much ease. We would accept that like a trifle, a pinch of salt. But don't push it. We have to give thanks and praise to the Almighty for showing His mercy upon the continent. Nobody's exclusive in that. Only the Almighty. Now, what do we do? In the aftermath, that's what counts. Free trade and so forth is a big start. But the African Union, have they met concerning the election in Ghana? Were they observers? Did they met concerning the election in Congo, in Senegal, and in Uganda? Did they had overseers to see that things were done in accordance with the Constitution and fairness? That we want. We don't want outsider. We want to trust ourselves to do the right thing by ourselves. And we need to be respectful, kind, and dutiful towards ourselves. We cannot have enemies within, and we are trying to sort ourselves out. That is nonsense. Know ourselves, so our enemies will not be able to do any harm to us, because they would be outside. They'll be outside. They won't be inside. Politics can be just. It is the people who run politics or use politics. It's only a word. Politicians can be just people. But when you talk about power, some people them not quoting power correctly. So when a white man talk to black people about power, oh gosh man, it's a different thing. It's the greater sense of confidence. That's what power is, a greater sense of confidence and self-esteem. Not to be abusing and misusing people. How them train you all to display power is put some arms in your hand, which is gun with ammunition, combat uniforms and boots. And then you just feel, say, you're powerful because you never used these things before. So first and foremost, you should say, wait a minute, we're not under attack. We're not at war or anything like that. I'm going to train how to use them, but then we have to lock them up and put them away. Those people said, no, you cannot do that. You're called a soldier. And you are where you're called a police. You mustn't take back chat. And now you're doing things the way they would wish you to do, wish us to do. All of that rubbish is backfired on them. With all the guns that them give out and allow people to buy in America, the people them is afraid now that these people plus the militias is going to get out of control. And there's a body that want race war. But they've trained us over the years after leaving us to try to pass their exam to be able to govern and take care of ourselves. They've created this division, divide and rule tactics, and they put us against ourselves. Our institution of law is British. Our men wear British, ex-British uniforms and wigs and all kinds of things. Your lordship, and we're duplicating their thing. And we expect some outcome. I don't know. They want everybody to conform. That's not what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says. I made you into nations in tribes to know one another, not to despise. And I didn't make any one of you to control another. What's with this, Africa? The history that I need to read, is it that that's what you did before? So the punishment that we see, these things that we see happening and we've grown up in, is a punishment? I must give you some text to read, man. Because maybe we're hollered the wrong way and we're feeling the wrong sentiments. Because you've done this before. Because I don't work with that terminology. The first should be the last and the last should be the first. Who said that? So you was first. What is it that you did wrong to become last? But it's not you who can become last. It's the one that was not first and equal to you. That's now first. And you gone last. Is that what's happened? Then we need to know, what did you do? So really and truly, these white boys, them that call themselves Israel, are them and not uno. I tell you, something wrong. Something wrong. That logic don't work, but something's wrong. The mother of civilization, the cradle and everything, and you give up all your rights and your human dignity and qualities. For what? I'm making someone like me think that it's cursed when I get cursed. So you were the enslavers, the misusers of humanity, and God take away all the blessings from you. He didn't have to take nothing away. He just had to just turn up the heat. More importantly, not turn it up, turn it off, turn it down. We would have suffered. Because remember, we're melanated people. We suffer severely when we don't have the heat. So just that scientific analysis defeats that other thing that God forsaken us. So then it may be a question that we did do something. I know we did something wrong in Egypt, definitely. What it is, I'm not too sure, But the Quran shows we did something wrong. How long did we seek Tawbah, See me come down now, because I'm telling you, power is a great sense of confidence and self-esteem. That's how we teach our boys. Manhood, Don't exploit your strength and don't exploit your intellectual ability. But be confident within yourself. That's power. And develop self-esteem, confidence. Do not show off. Control yourself and be helpful to others. Because you don't know everything and you will not know everything. And do not misuse what is being granted unto you. And do not misuse others because you have vision and foresight. Do not abuse the knowledge and the understanding that God has granted unto you. And do not misuse others because you recognize that you know more than them. Don't put people to be whole on you like you are a controller. This is guidance. So these people come and teach you about power and give you weapons and them teach you how to use the weapons on your own civilians, your own citizens. That's sad, very sad. So the colonial political, economical systems It's what's at play. Bobby Wine and them people, them, his supporters, them should have had a manifesto for the general population of Uganda, which is to eliminate poverty. This is me now, you know, to eliminate poverty and empower and have an empowering political leadership, legal justice and unity leadership. That's what they want. To transform what is there. Exemplify and promote empowering political, legal justice and unity across the nation of Uganda. You understand? A number one priority, 5-year plan, is to eliminate poverty. Eliminate poverty from Uganda. And enrich the people with the rich soil, land that God Almighty has aided them and gifted them. Now start channeling the water properly and stop all this tourism rubbish where people are come and create their own foolishness when we need to structuralize that water properly. Empowering the nation and excelling our agricultural industry. Yes. And who outside not like it, them can bite it, because we are look after ourselves and our neighbors. And we have enough to feed ourselves, so we're not going to starve. And we have great what you call the thing? When yield to export across the continent. We had a heap of trade-off. We have great fishing industry. We cannot starve. We can't. Uganda cannot starve. On its own volition, it cannot starve. And with its neighbor, it would never, ever starve. With its neighbors. Because we're in the same space. And we have the mercy of God Almighty, that life vein, that heart vein, that artery, that sweetness called water. Met these people, them come and see what, them redirect your water somewhere, charge your neighbors them, and finish up charging you for the works that they're saying they're going to be doing. Like we don't know about hydro. My daughter Star is dealing with water purification. So Bobby Wine, come talk to me. You understand? Don't bother text people of Jamaica. Text me. See? Yes, here in England. She's already financed by me for water purification unit across the nation, across the continent, not just Uganda, but start first at home. At home, we start. Whether me alive or not, that's already been stamped seal, man. So you tell me, let me hear, and my family, let me hear what's your intention. What is it that that you've planned, you've got written, and so forth? You understand? Your futuristic documentation. I don't want to hear from your mouth. You know what I mean? I want to read it, man. Yeah? In light of anything happening to you, and you get the #1 and you get a Grammy and everything, X percentage of your income is given to such and such to help to have X amount of hospitals. Yeah, good talk that. Me see, may I help you? You understand? But I'm telling you, yeah, it's over 3 years now, right? That has been started. University courses, everything she's accomplished. It's just that this covert stop her from going across Europe to look at all the mechanics and everything and see how these things are working, because we will purchase them, you understand, and get them transfer into Uganda, and we start at home first. If we clean up with home, establish with home, then we can go across the nation. Water purification. You hear that word there? Serious thing. You see, and she not borrow nobody intelligence. She have graduated. You understand? Yes. And she's very determined. And me done my pledge. And me done my wasua already. Because anything happened to me, you understand? She did on her own. But the finance is there. And my pledge and her pledge, she have to do it. No man go come out and change her. No woman, no power on this earth will come and change her. She will see that through. And the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant me that desire and her fulfillment of that desire. May I tell you, we're not a joke. This is Islamic Sharia. You understand? It could be Christian Sharia too, but we know I say Islamic Sharia. And I done my wasiya. You see it there? Okay. My name is Salih Hisham Lukman. Not a joke. You see? And I build a house there too. Yes. So, you need to eliminate poverty, star, and stop carrying on. And remove all them decadence, the prostitution and all them something there, and the malpractices of misusing our children to these European pedophiles and all these different peoples that come in the place. You're not talking about them something there. Yeah, go on with something else, star. Seriously. Look with me there. All them European missionaries and everybody that come and exploit with children them and vaccinate with children them and I get a woman them all kind of funny food and you don't know the outcome of the thing. And all the elderlies that need help and support and everything. What them I do? Them a sleep on floor. You understand? They're suffering. You understand? Right? And you're a big artist. How much house you bill? You understand? How much food parcel you get to the people them? How much mass you get to the people them in this covert something? Come on, man. I'm watching you. And you don't know me. Me I watch you because I don't like the things that you put out there and you tell all them man they are Jamaica this, that and that. The man they kill one another last week, over 1,000 people to write it, get killed. You're supposed to ask them, wait a minute, we have election and you kill people? Right it. Huh? You're joking, star. Come on, man. And the election Jamaica finish, ain't go good. Huh? When the election finish now and everything, the bad man them, whoever the people them is, them start them thing. Yeah, joke, man. Nobody don't know what them start them thing for. And then police say them find gun, them find ammunition and everything. So when them find all these things, how come so much gun are let off? How come so much ammunition did they? Take star. Come on, man. It's like three country in one. I tell you. Right? So we want good economics development. We need good health care. We need good social justice. Right? We need to improve and develop and add on to the education and literacy programs. And we need to develop employment, training, and agricultural industrial development. And we have to have fear performing ministries. You understand? Right? We have to promote fairness and good performance ministries. See? Because that is what makes government work. That's what makes services work. You see what I mean? I'm telling you, man. I'm thinking carefully, because if me only have a couple months or years left in my life, I'm dedicating all that time in Uganda. And I tell you, man, seriously. And while I'm at it, examine Burundi, Huh? And you know, say what happened this, sir. Examine it carefully. Don't look at the structures. Look at the people them and ask yourself, really and truly, are people them who commit so much atrocities and everything? Huh? What do they look like? They look beautiful. Huh? They look beautiful. You cannot imagine or think that something that we know happened did happen to what you see in relation to those peoples. Huh? So don't bother look at the clean buildings and this and that. Look at the people. Look at the human beings and see how they're acting, reacting, treating one another. And look at the elimination of poverty. Huh? People are being trained. Yeah, many of them have got a good education and everything, and they haven't got this prestigious job and everything, but they're not hungry. They're not hungry. They're not stealing. They're not having to think of stealing. You know what I mean? Because you would always have that. You can't have so much job that you know what I mean, you employ 100% of your civilians and so forth. Some people have to create things, and that's the programs that's at work, being at work, and you get in Burundi, for the last, since 19 something. Even 1995 or 1997. You understand? I tell you. And a lot of young people get scholarships and them have to come back home. And they do. Right? They do. Return home. And they work. Them have a 5-year, them have a 1-year gap when they return, and them have a 5-year probation, 5-year service, where them have to use the talent that they've earned outside and help raise those who are at home, and so on. You understand? And they're comfortable with it. Yes. And it's not 1 million IT people. No, man. We have civil engineers and everything. People that work on developing their own motor mechanic industry. You see, things that are comfortable for the continent by us. You know, with a lot of exchange from Italy and all these different peoples that have years and years, and Germany, years and years of experience in the motor mechanic industries. So we're sharing and exchanging knowledge. So it's supposed to work, you see. And we have the economical people, them, that making sure exploitation is to a minimum, because someone would always try to make use of, you know, their skills and try to exchange our resources for their information, their knowledge, you know what I mean? So it's always a trade-off somewhere. Yes, so Bobby Wine, you know what I mean? So we are watching also the American the American constitutional amendments. You know, we not deal with all the talking that the man put forward. We want to see, because him talk about racial disparities and the lack of equalities. And I know, say, and everybody who are 50 plus know that that's a talk shop that been around before Malcolm and before Martin Luther King, and it accelerated with them, and it's still there. It will be talking and talking and talking, and people will use a word called we need to educate the people them, and we want changes. We don't want to discuss and then we tell them how we know and how we feel. That's what they do to us. Yeah, we should be shout out anti-Semitic or Semitic. We should be screaming that, because them people, they scream it, changes happen. Scream it, changes happen. Whatever change they want, them get quick, sharp. So it's something that we're not familiarized with. So we have to become familiarized with it. Right? What strategies are you using to get attention and to get alterations and amendments? So if we're not learning that, we must as well just stop training, put down the kit, and leave the pitch. Right? So me as a basketball coach, me have to learn all the strategies, right? Not of what I am doing, but what the referees, what the organization that we're part of, as in the NBA or ABA or CBA or whatever here. You understand? So once you learn the rules, I will not try to bend the rules. I will try and understand how I can accommodate the rules in the way I want to do my thing. You understand? That means there's something that we might not want to tolerate, but we push for change, you know, gradually, so then can accommodate we the way we are, you know, means as we're African people, I'm telling you. You understand? So Biden has said racial disparities, the lack thereof, and equalities. So, you know, I say, because of the woman him have there, vice president, that's a long drawn out thing. And then them are going to deal with ethnicity, then going to deal with gender and everything. It has not a hell to do with all of that. It has to deal with the fact there's racial discrimination. The Constitution show that I'm less than human. I don't have a soul, a full soul. I've evolved from apes and they've been blessed from God. No, all those disparities needs to be changed, and the amendments is in the Constitution. Anyone that decides that them going to take another leap, they've been fooling us. Then they're going to misuse us to become political astute and so forth, and things will remain but the same, and they be talking till the cow get wings and fly over moon, which is impossible, and so on. So it's something that I grew up hearing people talk, so I just drop it again. You know what I mean? So may God Almighty bless that person who is trying to trip us up. And may God Almighty bless us, strengthen us, show us the way, and bless the soul of Noel Aikins, and have mercy and make it easy on his family, you know, and his children and so forth. And may we all learn from these things. But the person who keep interfering and so forth, may God bless you too. Because I don't know why you're interfering for. I tell you, serious thing. Guidance, we're gone. Guidance. God willing, we're there with you tomorrow. Cultural expression. See? So the person or persons who are interfering with us now, come and enjoy yourself tomorrow evening, God willing. You understand? Guidance.